Hey there, tubers. It has it's been a while since I've done anything. I've got to get the I got to take my dual carbs off the bus today, and right now I've got me a little coal. It's going to be busting it up so that I can keep myself warm, and then we'll get started. Throw me a couple pieces in here, and we should be good to go. Alright, I'll get the, I'm going to go ahead and take the camera outside and I'll show you what I'm getting into here. Well guys, here's the scoop. I've got to get these carbs off here. When I rejetted it, I noticed a little piece of O-ring that tore, and I thought I got all of the debris out of it, but apparently I didn't, and it's got me fouled here. I'm gonna try to get all the linkage off of it, and of course get the throttle cable loose, so on and so forth. Take the carbs inside and clean them one at a time, and then we'll try to throw them back on there and see how we do. We've got they're calling for a snowstorm, so I want to have this thing ready to go. Gotta have this thing ready to go. Anyway, I'll get right back with you. Well, tubers, we're going to start cleaning them up. First thing I got to do is get these velocity stacks off here. That'll let me get the base of my air cleaner off. Try to do that. We'll see if we can find this mysterious speck of O-ring or whatever's happened. I'm pretty sure that's what's happened. You know, it starts and runs great at idle. It seems like I've got everything good on the ignition end as far as I can tell, but I still have a miss under a load here, so we'll see what we can do. Been missing the old van. I play music from time to time, and boy, that's tight. Play music from time to time, and hauling that music equipment around in my little Beetle is not working very well at all, so I figured I had better get off my duff and get this situation taken care of. I'm going to try going ahead and getting these idle jets out. Now these are the ones that I changed. I'm going to show you, hopefully I can show you a close-up of what I'm talking about. Now this is the holder, that's the jet holder, and this is the jet itself. That's your idle jet. These are now these are 40s. Well, it's one of these that got a bit chewed up. I'm gonna try to dig one out for you here. Okay guys, sorry about that. I had to go find a pick. Now this is my O-ring that seals my idle jet, and there is a little, I'm not sure if you can see it or not, there's a little dirt around here. I'm thinking that this is where the debris entered at. If I'm correct, I don't know, but we're gonna, we'll get it cleaned up here, and we'll see if we can get the old van running right. I really miss my van. I'm a van guy. I love my Beetle. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love my Beetle, but my van that's where my heart is. I just want to show you where these O-rings are that I'm taking out. See it there, the green O-ring? That's what seals that off. You can see I've taken this side out, and the reason I'm taking it out, when I blow through here, I don't want to send my O-ring across the shop and have to go get another O-ring unnecessarily. So, alright guys, I got the emulsion tubes loose here. Okay, you can see all those little holes. These things have to be super clean. You got your main gas jet on the bottom here. Let me see if I can get this guy to come off for me. Okay, you can see all this stuff. It's just got to be clean, everything about it. And I think that's really the source of my problem. I've just got a little bit of dirt here that I need to get taken care of. To get this apart, I'm going to blow through it all with compressed air. Well, first I'm going to go through it with some carb cleaner to loosen anything up that may be hung up in there, and then I'm going to blow through with compressed air and make sure everything's good and clean. What I did next is take these 5 screws out of the top of this carburetor. Now I'm going to take the air horn off of it, put those in there. I just want to make sure that I don't tear my gasket or anything. And it looks like, yeah, I'm going to have to separate my gasket from the main body of the carburetor here. It's not stuck too bad. Yeah, it looks like it's lifting up off there just fine. You just don't want to tear it. You may have to, you know, sometimes you have to take a putty knife or a small screwdriver and just persuade it a bit. But yeah, there we go. It's got just a very little sediment in it. I'm gonna check my float level while I'm here too, and the float level looks pretty good. I usually shoot for level across that, and that's close enough. Looking good on that. But it's just a matter of getting the few remaining screws out of here to make sure that we can blow through everything, because some of these orifices are so small, very, very small. And clean's the name of the game here. It's got to be clean. What I've got here now is my my pump jets. There's a copper gasket on the back side, on the front side, or top and bottom if you will. Right here, this is the one I took out. I've got to take this one out. Just make sure you don't lose your copper gasket there. Now I've got to take my pick and get this copper gasket out. The carburetor's a little more dirty than I would like for it to be. Looks really super clean on the outside, but not so much what I'd shoot for on the inside. And you can see there's all over this thing, you know, little passages that have to be cleaned. Alright guys, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take some carb cleaner and blow in all these little ports everywhere, and I'm going to follow that up with compressed air and see if we can get this carburetor super clean. You can see, I don't know if you can look down in the bowl and see a little dirt there. That's not good. That's got to go. Definitely got to go. So we're going to get this guy cleaned up. I've got the body of the carburetor blown out pretty good. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to make sure that these emulsion tubes and gas jets are clean, and then we'll go ahead and start putting it back together and do the other one. Alright guys, I went ahead and I put this carb back together, just reversing the order of how I took it apart. One thing I want to point out when you do this, when you put these O-rings back in here, what I did, I took a little WD-40 or PB blaster, whatever you want to use, and spray that O-ring a little bit. And as you're tightening that in, I was using my pick to kind of pack it as it went in so I didn't tear it. Just a little tip. Another thing too, I highly recommend this book. It's Bob Tomlinson's original WeberTech manual. Very, very good book, and it'll actually show you the circuits, you know, from the idle circuit to your cruise circuit and everything, and it shows you how these carburetors work. To me, it's an invaluable resource. You're gonna really appreciate that if you like to read it all or understand how a carburetor works. I'm gonna go ahead and put this carburetor back on, take the other one off, and do it, and hopefully I'll have some time to take her out for a test drive this evening. If not, I'll have to get to it later. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get that other carburetor off. I just want to show you guys my approach to putting this accelerator pump in. I kind of just position everything, you know, take the spring. You can obviously see where it goes when you're working on one of these, and I just take a small pair of needle nose, okay, and I hold all that back until I get the pump cover on it, and then I can start my screws. It just makes it a lot easier in dealing with all that spring and everything. You may have another way that you'd prefer to do that, whatever works for you. Yeah, I'm gonna go and let her warm up. Try this one-handed. Hard to run camera and shift at the same time, but still a little cold, but she does when she warms up. Yeah guys, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it looks like that snowstorm they were talking about's coming in. That's good Volkswagen weather anyway. Well guys, I'm in the Beetle. This is the snow that I'd been talking to you guys about. They were right this time. Lots of times they just predict snow. I don't know, people get excited about it or whatever, but anyway, yeah, it's pretty slick out. I do got to run to the store and get the old lady some washing powder, so that's what's up.